It's pretty cold here already, and the weather has been like not so great at all. And so I was like wondering what kind of video should I make today, and well, here I am at the garage. I want to show you this little tool that I have here. This is like a speed bleeder for your brake, made by Motion Pro. This tool is like, it saves time. This is great time saver. The valve in this tool will help you to bleed the brakes by yourself. I have a little like backstory for this thing, because when I first bought the 2016 KTM 250 like 2 years ago, I was doing races with the bike, but the brakes was just like, the brakes felt like they are not working like they should be. I remember like first few hours that I had with the bike was like the brakes were super great and you could do like these stoppies, but after a little while the brakes just felt like they were super spongy, and they were like the whole lever was going to the handlebar, and still the bike didn't stop at all. And I felt that there has to be something wrong with my Brembo brakes, and I searched about the issue on the internet and tried to find different solutions. There's a lot of discussion about the bad brakes that these KTM bikes have. You can see the pro riders, they can do stoppies, and I know that you can't even lift your rear tire at sometimes with the original KTM brakes that these bikes have. You need to be bleeding the brakes like really often, and still it doesn't feel like as good as in let's say Japanese bike. I remember that I focused on every single braking that I did. I had to use like too much energy on one single braking, and I remember like struggling every single race, and when I was riding, that there has to be something wrong, because my hands are like getting numb because I was squeezing the handlebars or the front brakes so hard. And after searching a while, I found that you can put a Nissin master cylinder to the KTM brake system and it will work much better. And ever since then, all my KTM bikes have been running with the Nissin master cylinder, because that thing is like, you don't have to bleed the fluid that often. You have much better feel on the bike. Like this won't go, it will go there and it stops. This is like rock solid from there. The Brembo will go like to the handlebar. I know there's people that are struggling with this thing, and so yeah, that's a little neat way of like upgrading your brakes pretty cheaply, because I got it from eBay for like maybe 35 euros or something. So it's a no-brainer if you're doing races and want to upgrade your brakes. I will show you now how you can make your Brembo brakes much better. With Brembo, you need to be bleeding your brakes really often. This speed bleeder will help you and save you a lot of time. I will show you how easy this little Motion Pro tool is to use, and yeah, let's go and check it. As you see here, what you need to do, only thing that you need to do, the tool has its own like O-ring, so it will not leak air from the ground up, and it has this own wrench, and you just open the nipple like in half a turn, like so. Press the brake a little, and then close the nipple. It's like perfect. As good as you can get with the stock KTM hoses. If you are having trouble to bleed your like Brembo system, push this downwards, because this is the highest part. If you have, let's say, if you have a straight line, this is definitely the highest part. You can like hit this one, hit like that so that the air can move, because it can trap itself to this point, and so you need to have it like little downwards. As you saw, this is really easy tool to use. It's really like super high quality. I don't know any like as good quality tool as this one. I have used like different these really cheap versions, but this is definitely the best one that I have ever used. And now you only need to like close the nipple, and I have my old brake fluid in here, and I will get rid of it, and there is some gasoline as well, and then I only need to go out and ride. I'm not going to go to the rear brake of the bike because this is the same. As you saw, this tool is super easy to use. One thing that I recommend you to do after a while of riding, if you don't want to change your whole fluid, like just get a little of the fluid out from the system. That will help you to keep your rest of the fluid in much better condition. That is one of the key things to keep your Brembo brakes from not getting like spongy and everything. So, and I know there's people are using everything to get their Brembo brakes to work better. They are almost like hanging the bikes from the ceiling and trying to get all the air out from the system, but I think it's a complete waste of time. I highly recommend to get a Nissin master cylinder. Somehow the air just doesn't trap into those master cylinders so easily. So always buying new stuff for your bike, it's expensive, and I hate it as much as you do. And try to find it on eBay. You don't have to buy it new. It's only 30 bucks or something. That's not so expensive. That is like 1 tank of fuel or something. This is the only video that I will be making this week, I think, because I'm going to go on a trip this Thursday, and you are definitely coming with me, but I don't know where. Maybe you know. I published my new website yesterday, and there is this map or track locator thing in the website, and you can like add your local track to the map, and everyone can see the map and get to know various places that you can ride. I'm super thankful that people are submitting their own tracks and spending their time with the whole map thing, and I hope this map will someday have every single riding spot in the world. I hope you got something new out of this video, and we'll see you maybe end of this week or the next one. But yeah, and hey, yeah, subscribe if you are new here, and we'll see you in the next one.